Hey Taurus, hey, it's your girl Star with Star Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you that continue to do so time and time again, special appreciation to you. If you are tuning in for the very first time, welcome aboard and just know that everything done here is in love and love and light only. All right, a few things as always. Time is fluid, so some of the messages and events that do occur in this particular reading, just know this could be something that you've already dealt with in the near past, something that you're dealing with now, or it could happen in the near future. This reading is for anyone that has Taurus in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus position, but do understand this is a general reading. So this may not resonate for you, okay? It will not resonate with every single Taurus out there. So you're going to want to pick up what I'm putting down that certainly does and simply leave the rest. All right? I'm looking to get more consistent with my channel. I'm a very, very busy person, and I also have been looking for some technology that I feel comfortable with. I've been playing around with a few things because I'd like you guys to be able to get a bird's eye view of the cards. I tried it last month. I was quite honestly not that happy with it. So when I get something that I feel like is up to par, I will definitely do so. And I do look forward to getting more consistent. I really just can't even promise you guys, that I will. I think in the past I have done that and I feel like it bit me in my ass. Excuse me. I'm having a lot of difficulty with in my throat area today. I feel like there's a lot of things that all of the signs want to say or need to say, and they just feel very stagnant. Okay, so the communication right now is what's needed, and I'm feeling that within myself as I'm doing these readings, so please forgive that. But I do want to say that I've had a lot of readings to do. I've had a lot of life circumstances, but I'm wanting to get my channel more consistent. Okay, so that's my goal. All right, let's go into what your shadow side is looking like. Wow. All right, Oblivion. Who was it? Sagittarius just had this. All right, so Taurus. I'm going to try not to say Sag because now I just remember this from the Sag reading. So I might slip and say Sag. You might be dealing with a Sag. Okay, so just consider that. There's something that you're oblivious about. Something. Wait, was it Sag? Hold on, let me go back. It was Capricorn. It was Capricorn. That's who had the Oblivion. But Sagittarius also had a card that was almost similar to that. So you may be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. But there is something that you are being very oblivious about, okay? Something that you are not considering. There could be an opportunity that's right in front of you that you are not seeing in full sight. There could be the fact that you are the demise of your own negativity. Okay, and I know that that sounds rough, but you might be looking at something from a negative standpoint when there's so many positives around you, or there is a positive outcome, but you're not paying attention to the positives. You're focused on the negatives, okay, or not taking the opportunity to embrace a possibility or an opportunity. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your overall energy. Yep, okay. So, with the Queen of Swords, I feel like now, Taurus, I feel like you're at a stage in your life where you're just like cutting all the bullshit out, okay? It's like I feel like you're being very, very blunt, and you're just like, you know what, let me see what you got, but you're on guard. You already feel like it's going to be some bullshit. So you're just like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but you're on guard because you're not really giving someone the full opportunity, especially when it comes to new people, to really, really prove something to you. You already have your guard up because number one, there's some inner conflict that you have from the past or with someone in particular. So for some of you that are still dealing with someone, you're wanting to cut them off because they're causing a lot of havoc. There's a lot of fighting between the two of you. Okay. So again, for some of you, you're not allowing anyone new to come in because mentally, internally, there's this conflict that shit just doesn't work out. So because it never seems to work out, like, I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to participate in that. Yeah, I'm going to like kind of let you explain yourself, but I'm already on guard that this is going to be some bull. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Now, also with the Four of Wands, I feel like there was a falling out, someone that you cut off or someone that possibly cut you off. I feel like you had to cut a situation out or someone may have cut you off. Okay, there was a lot of fighting, there was a lot of arguments here, and at one point in time there was some type of happiness between the two of you. So this is for some of you. There was some type of happiness, but then, you know, that arguing and all of the things that were just very, very challenging, you know, you just had to you had to cut that out. For some of you, you're looking to cut the bull out because you ultimately want to get to this level of freedom or union. So it's like some of you, it's like, you know what? I really don't want to get into anything new because it's always some bull, you know, and I just want to be free. For some of you, it's like, you know what? I really, really want to just stop the fighting and get to the point where I can be with this person or be with someone. We'll go ahead and clarify. But let's go ahead and look a little deeper. Okay. Yeah. With the Queen of Cups, I feel like this is like a really big focus for you because the Queen of Cups is very, very focused. They're also very compassionate. But let's go ahead and do some clarifying because I already feel like this is like a very, very deep reading. So let's see. Let's go back up here. Queen of Swords, please. Yeah, so with the Chariot here, someone went their separate ways. Someone got cut off. Either you cut someone off or they cut you off, okay? There was a lot of fighting. Let's see. Maybe you were oblivious to this person. You were blindsided by the drama that they brought to you. Yeah. So some of you, this was internal. It was an internal battle that you had pertaining to a person that you wanted to be with. They either cut you off or you knew you had to cut them off because, you know, you needed some mental clarity about the situation. You or this person kept coming forward to try to get some clarity, but it never became very clear. It was like, you know, you kept trying to explain your side or get some clarity or move towards them, and this person was just really combative, very dramatic, and it was just like, you know, I have to go my separate way and be free from this. Yeah, and with the King of Cups, I get the feeling like you really didn't want this to be this way. You really did want to be, you know, in union with this person. You wanted to have, you know, I get the sense that you really were the romantic person, or you really wanted to experience some romance with them and be able to openly express this, you know, to them and with them. But ultimately, it's just been pure hell. This is what I'm seeing. Things haven't been clear. I feel like you're not even aware of what the issue really is. Is it you? Is it them? And I think this is why this Oblivion card has come up. Okay. Wow. And in clarification, with the Queen of Cups, Okay, you're focused on this. You might even still have some compassion about the person, or want to show some compassion towards someone eventually. But this Four of Wands is coming out again. I feel like you're really focused, like you really do want to be with someone or be with a particular person. It's just been so difficult. And quite honestly, I feel like some of you have just been jaded based on something that has happened with this person or from your past. Let's look at outside energy. Okay. I see the card that wants to come out. All right, there we go. I had to get it under control. So this one flipped. It's the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this person is still holding on. It's like you're trying to cut out the drama or cut them out because they're drama, but they're still holding on. It's like they're still holding on to you in some way, shape, or form. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. Why is this person holding on? It's like this person causes drama, but they're still hanging around, or they say that you cause drama, but they still hang around. Yeah, waiting. This person is still waiting. This person is still holding on because it's like they're not done. They're not done with you. They're still waiting for the next adventure, the next go around. This person is holding on for dear life, Taurus. Okay. Yeah, they're not letting go. Let's see this case. And I think too, for some of you, you're hanging on to this person or the idea of being in union, and you're oblivious. It's like you're walking towards the darkness, and you might be entertaining them in a certain way, and you're not recognizing that behind you are other opportunities. Okay, there's other things that you could be picking from. In another sense, you can look at this as, you might be sugarcoating some shit. Like you got some flowers taped to your back because this is not good. This doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't smell right. And so now you've gotten some flowers, around you. It's like you're picking these flowers to, and it's like, you know what, but maybe it could work out. It's like you are keeping this thought of this person in like a perfumed sense when it stank. Okay, just quite honestly, this is a stanky situation. Okay, so best case scenario, what needs to happen? Okay, with the Three of Cups. All right, you need to celebrate. Okay, you need to really get out and be with friends and family members. I feel like it's you need to be mingling with other people. Okay, some of you might be so focused because remember I said the Queen of Cups. You're so focused on this situation with this person. You need to go out. You need to have some fun. You need to be out with people that care about you, love you, can support you during this time. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, like something definitely needs to change here. Okay. Something needs to change and you no longer need to wait. Okay. You're waiting. They're waiting. I mean, this is showing up twice here. They're still holding on and waiting for you. You're still like holding on and waiting to see what's going to happen. Is this going to go? How is this going to go? This is what I'm hearing, You need to change that cycle so that you're not waiting anymore to see what's going to happen. I get the sense that you just need to get on with your life. Okay? Let's look at this outcome here. Whew. Okay, absolutely. All right. So, with the hangman, all right, this is this has a dual meaning right now, because for some of you, this is waiting. You've been waiting for a very long time, just waiting. And you really need to come up with a new plan, a plan of action to cycle out of this. For some of you, this hangman represents a new perspective, okay? You need to have a new perspective, come up with a plan to move on with your life. Something that is, more prosperous, something that will bring you, more prosperity in your life, because I feel like this situation has set you back. For some of you, because you're so focused on the drama with this person, um, has even cost you a lot of money in some way, or cost you to lose a lot of money and a lot of tangible things. All right, but with the Page of Wands here, like it's time to really get some good news here. And I feel like there is some good news, there is some prosperity once you look at this from a new perspective and you make a new plan. And I feel like this is what you're going to do. You're going to make a plan to focus on, your prosperity, moving on to the next phase. And I do see that there is some, something new. This is a new journey. This is a journey that you're going to go on alone, and for yourself. And I think this is what needs to happen. All right, so let's go ahead and get some wisdom pertaining to the outcome. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Go to the sea. I'm going to go ahead and read this message from the little handy dandy Wisdom of the Oracle book. I just love this deck. I swear, it's just it's so perfect in the sense of it's like point blank period. Like, this is what's going on, this is what needs to happen. Let's see. All right. So let's go ahead and get right into it. It says, there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity in its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. Okay? Now, this mutual journey, you need to stop obsessing about. Okay? We already see where this is going. Okay? This is, and I'm just going to be quite honest with you, this is where it's headed. This is where it's been, Taurus. Drama, conflict, other people all up in your business, other people possibly in your relationship, in some way, shape, or form, past lovers, situations where people are dealing with other people on the low. There's been a lot of conflict. So the natural flow of this has not been a flow. It's been rough and rocky. It's been drama. Okay? And so you need to let that be, and you need to let it flow. Okay? Because when you allow yourself to flow with life's events, okay, effortlessly, and you learn that when people show you who they are, believe them. When you see that something just is not working, it's time to get into the boat and go to the sea, because there are other fish in it, okay? So for this particular meaning, I think that for some of you, you're trying to hold on to this control. It's like, you're trying to have your guard up, but it's like you still kind of let them in, and then you kind of cut them off, and then they're holding on to you in some way, and then they kind of bring you back in, or you bring them back in. I just feel like it's just like a vicious cycle, okay? You come in, you try to get some, mental clarity. They fight you. They don't give you the mental clarity you need, but they still kind of hang around. Like, that's just dysfunction, okay? Um, and I just feel like this is not a natural flow. And you know it. This is like you hanging on, them hanging on. Um, it's just, it's time. It's time to make a plan, to be prosperous, and to move forward. Um, Something's got to change. Something has definitely got to change. And I didn't want to even bring up, this Three of Cups, because, in one sense, it is about celebrating. But I am now getting this additional message from Spirit that's saying there is some of you, okay, that this person has been dealing with someone else, or you have been in a third party situation, okay, this person and someone else. Um, and that needs to change. That needs to change for whoever that is. It's not for the collective. I think that you know who you are. Someone has been, you or the other person has been dealing with someone else. And so this is what's also caused a lot of this conflict. Okay, so if that's the case for you, somebody needs to let somebody go, because you can't move forward. You have to move on. They have to move on, whatever the case is. But going back to the collective, you need to move towards some calmer waters. For some of you, this is pertaining to a marriage. There's a lot of conflict within a marriage, and you're looking to cut this out. Some of you are contemplating, getting some type of divorce, is what I'm seeing here. Um, but this person won't let you go. This person is still holding on, right? This person doesn't want to see you move on. They they don't understand that this is dysfunction. They're holding on to this, and you, for some of you, because these are additional messages that are now flowing in, for some of you, you've already emotionally detached from this person, but they're here and they're wanting to stay. And they don't care. They don't care that there's drama. They don't care that there's conflict, okay? And quite honestly, some of them may feel like, okay, well, this person might be seeing someone on the outside with this Three of Cups, but this person could possibly be here for the money, the stability, the companionship. There's something about this situation when this person just still will not let go, and they're still waiting on something. So I see that this is just a lot of drama. Okay, so let's clean this up, Taurus. Some things just, there's so many different case scenarios that just keep coming in, so many messages. There is a message here for someone, and again, pick up what I'm putting down that resonates. Someone here is trying to cut someone off that they're married to or they're living with, okay? Because they're compassionate about someone else. They're wanting to build something with someone else. I feel like this is for some Taurus out there. But you can't do it because this other person that you're living with or you're married to is holding on. So for some of you, there is a particular person that you feel is more suited for you, but you still got your foot in the door, so to speak. with this other person. So, ooh, new perspective needed, a new plan. Something needs to be prosperous with this new plan, okay? And there needs to be some real action, okay? Some action really needs to take place here. I feel like, Taurus, I feel like we've talked about this. um, yeah, but the good thing is that I feel that you guys do understand that it is time to cut some of this out, and it is time to go in a new direction. Um, it's very complex, and it's very messy, and especially with this person that's still holding on, I just feel like, this person may have a level of manipulation. um, it's almost like they have something on, over you emotionally. You may have children with this person, you may have invested something financially with this person, and so they're still hanging in there because both of your names are on something. It could be a car, it could be a home, it could be a business. Yeah, but you need to see the light that this needs to come to a close, and stop being oblivious to the bullshit, Taurus. It's time that you come out of the shadows, and it's time to really put your foot down on what you want and don't want, and really understand that you've been dealing with, some dysfunction here. So you're going to need some time to really work on that too. And if you need to talk with other people or get some help about this, you really need to, because this has been sugar coated shit, to be quite honest. And it needs to come to an end. So, if this resonated at all, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell to hear about up and coming readings. The other thing is if you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is healingtarot1111@gmail.com. If you're looking to donate, if you're looking to get any type of other services, I do dream interpretation. I do a couple of different types of readings. So if you want more information on those services, go ahead and email me. Or if you just want to say, hey, I love those emails as well. Taurus, we got a lot of work to do. It can be done. And I'm hoping for a better report next time. I'm hoping that you guys will be able to take that action, okay? And to be less oblivious to, really just sweeping things under the rug. I want this to be a better outcome for you guys. So please, please try to work on thyself and get the help and assistance that you need in order to move forward, okay? So until next time, Taurus, I'm sending you guys good vibes and good vibes only, and I'll see you on your very next reading. Take care.